I mean, hey, look, dude, you're watching an attorney on YouTube. That's bizarre too in its own way, but whatever. Unbillable.
Missing someone.
So let's see.
Wait, how was it in the wedding, actually?
The wedding, I mean, you saw my posts, right? The wedding was insane. Listen, they're family, they're awesome, they're unique, they're doing their own thing, which I have like so much love for doing your own thing, but sometimes doing your own thing's weird. It's okay, it's okay. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I'm an attorney with a vlog. You got that? You know what? You could use this. Go ahead and use this. They're doing their thing. They're unique. I went to an octopus-themed wedding for a family member. Have you ever been to an octopus-themed wedding? If you have, put it in the comments below. You haven't. There was octopus on the wedding cake, which I thought was a little weird. You hear me kind of laughing because the tentacles came up and made like a heart at the top of the 3-tier cake. But you're doing your thing. Like the bride and the groom, they're into it. They like it. I don't really know why, but they like it. And so it worked for them. They had a reading. Like, you know, usually they have people come, like at a Catholic or Christian wedding, they have people like read out of the Bible or whatever. They had someone come do a little reading. Instead of using a religious text like the Bible, they used a science fiction love poem. I'm gonna share one with you right now because I thought it was incredible. If I became lost in the multiverse, exploring infinite parallel dimensions, this was said from the altar at the wedding. My only criterion for settling down somewhere would be whether or not I could find you. And once I did, I'd stay there even if it was a world ruled by giant spider priests, or one where killer robots won the Civil War, or even a world where sandwiches were never invented. Because you'd make it the best of all possible worlds anyway, and plus, we could get rich off of inventing sandwiches. What the hell? I mean, it's so random, but it's amazing. Like if you rewind and go back and listen to what I just said all over again, it is an extremely science fiction infused, lovable statement. It's food time. Yeah, I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's food time. That's next. Coming up next is this, which we can't talk about, followed by that, which we also can't talk about. I'll see you on the other side of lunch.
Bye. Bye-bye.
So, quick fun story. There used to be a little sign right here that said, like, do not step on the rocks. And it was because of me. And when I say because of me, true story. I mean, I probably shouldn't copy this, but I'm copying to it right now. My daughter, she dropped something and it like rolled over there, and me, like a jackhole, I stepped on the rocks to grab it, and lo and behold, I went right through and had like to the knee in water. And then next thing I know, there's a sign there that says, don't step on the rocks.
Missing someone is as normal. Missing someone and missing someone is as normal. Missing someone.
You know, are the sunglasses really necessary inside? I mean, we should just, let's leave them on. We'll leave them on until the pizza gets here. See, we're inside a Blaze Pizza right now, where we've just finished building our own pizzas, and what makes Blaze and other pizza concept stores like this unique is you can build your own pizza like any way you want. You don't have to pick, you know, barbecue and then have it their way or whatever, like chicken or pineapple or however they make their barbecue chicken pizza. You just make it your own way. You can make it any way you want. And like, life is similarly exactly the same way. Like earlier we were talking about the octopus-themed wedding that I had the pleasure of going to over the weekend, and I mean, people just expect you to kind of say things like it wasn't fun or it was weird or, I don't know, hate on it, as I like to say, like, you know, be a hater about it. But like, what's so great about the traditional wedding? What's so great about the Here Comes the Bride song? Why do we all play the same music, do the same things? You don't really have to. And so like, you know, much like we appreciate the uniqueness of your ability to make a different pizza at a place like here, Blaze, why not appreciate the uniqueness of individual people? So we were talking about like how you can make your own pizza. Real quick, challenge time. Which pizza would you eat? Would you eat the awesome pizza right here? I don't know, this pizza looks amazing if you ask me. Or would you eat this pizza, which, you know, it looks okay. It looks okay, check it out. Would you eat this pizza? Or would you eat, go back to this one. I think maybe go back to, yeah, maybe, I don't know. Let us know which one you like. pizza number 1 or pizza number 2? Pizza 1, pizza 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Put in the comments below. All right, so we just got to wrap up an awesome lunch at Blaze Pizza. Like I said, you know what makes that place so fantastic is you can build your own pizza, and I hope you saw the pizza I built. It was way better than the pizza built by the guy holding the camera, that's for sure. But most importantly, again, what makes it great is its uniqueness, your ability to build it your way, the way you like it. And the funny thing is you can do the same thing with your life. I was talking about the octopus wedding and the uniqueness of that, and it was awesome because it was unique. And I had a meeting with someone who told me they were thinking about going to work for somebody, to do a project, to do an event for somebody because they offered to pay them to do it. And I said, well, are you really interested in doing it? Is that really what you want to be doing? And they said, absolutely not. And I said, well, why do you want to do it? And they said, well, they offered to pay me. But it's like, well, what do you want to do with yourself though? What do you want to do with yourself? And the answer was something completely different. So I said, well, why don't you just go do that? And instead of, spending my time putting together a contract for some project that they don't even want to work on, we end up putting together a business for their new business, for something that it is what they want to work on. You can make your pizza any way you want to make it. You can have your wedding any way you want to have it, and you can live your life any way you want to live it. And if you like this episode, hit the like button. If you have something to comment, you want to talk about pizza, you want to talk about life, you want to talk about anything, put in the comments below. And of course, if you subscribe, it would mean a lot to us. So do it. Hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you, and you'll see us on the next episode of Unbillable.